this new information that's available to us, finally, in the last 50 years, is giving us the truth about what really happened. Now, even the truth still isn't 100% pretty. All right,
Yeah.
they're still bad. That's done by Christians, but it's nothing even close to what the exaggerated accounts have pointed out. And there still are some historians, and we'll see at the end. I'll bring this up, that are hanging on to that old narrative because it kind of fits their current beliefs. But the historians that have revised their conclusions on this, or revised the conclusions that were popular, I mean, they've got full access to the complete archives of the Inquisitions, both major Inquisitions within Spain, which are together called the Spanish Inquisition, which has always been the worst one, according to the previous reports. Um, they've read the careful records made of each of the 44,674 cases.
Yeah.
Of the
Detailed record keeping, as you said.
yeah, between 1540 and 1700. Each case, they've read it in detail. And at the time these reports were written, they were secret. So there was no reason for the clerks to have misrepresented the actual proceedings because they weren't public. Now, not only are these cases a gold mine of historical data, but then the historians have now entered each of them into a database in order to facilitate statistical analysis. Something you couldn't do 100 years ago. Then they've done an immense amount of more traditional research, poring over diaries, letters, decrees, and other old documents. And Richard Stark, who's one of the sociologists actually of this era, says the results are solidly undeniable. So the Inquisitions, still the case is the Inquisitions, and especially the Spanish Inquisition, were sometimes as horrific and corrupt as the most exaggerated retellings suggest. And John Dixon says they are a blight on church history, and it was right that Pope John Paul II publicly apologized in the year 2000 for it. Even though Dixon admits that, he says, still in a fair-minded history of violence from the Middle Ages to today, the Inquisitions would not even make the top 10.